Hi, my name is Pascal. Today we're going to quickly compare Stronglifts 5x5 and Crossfit. If you want to know more about the Stronglifts 5x5 in detail, please follow the links in the description box below. There you can read my detailed review when I was running the program for 10 months and how I developed on it. So the short answer to a comparison of Stronglifts 5x5 and Crossfit is that the two are really not that comparable and you shouldn't do a comparison like that. I get that a beginner might want to consider, should I do Stronglifts 5x5 in the gym or should I do Crossfit in the gym? I don't know, I'm confused. Well, then it becomes more complex because then it relates a lot more to what your general goals are. So let's say if you don't want to be puking and totally overexerting yourself, but getting the benefit of losing weight rather quickly without investing too much time, then you go down the Stronglifts 5x5 route. You will stay generally healthy, you won't overexert yourself in the gym, however you also won't lose a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Now, if you want to push yourself to the very limit and if you are also rather fit already, then CrossFit might be the better choice for you, especially some kind of body weight cycles and workouts of the day or short VODs that will help you to lose weight rather fast. Now, the downside of that is CrossFit is intense. That is basically the DNA of that sport. So if you don't like high intensity that makes you sweat and feel very uncomfortable, if done right, I mean, of course, it's self-paced, you can also wing it. But, you know, if you like the discomfort and you want results fast, especially for weight loss, then CrossFit is definitely the better choice. Now, that all being said, we also gotta talk about injury risk on both of these programs for Stronglifts 5x5 and CrossFit. And there, Stronglifts 5x5 definitely outdoes CrossFit. CrossFit in itself is, especially for beginner, a disaster waiting to happen. Now, of course, CrossFit community will say, yeah, you can start slowly and with a low injury risk, especially if you have a good coach. But that's already a lot of assumptions to make about a sport that has you doing Olympic lifts for repetitions, which, you know, kind of is getting the cart before the horse. Still very effective, but also bearing a high injury risk, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Kipping pull-ups, the same. Now, I don't want to go into the whole discussion between strict pull-ups and kipping pull-ups and which ones are the real or the worst or whatever. Fact is, a kipping pull-up is a very, very complex movement, and if you don't know what you're doing, you might be dislocating your shoulder, especially if you're not that fit. So you see that CrossFit just builds in a higher injury risk because usually you emulate what you see other people doing and want to push yourself to that level. And with Stronglifts 5x5, of course, there's also an injury risk, but it is a lot lower as you are starting out on an empty barbell. You're not doing any kind of crazy rotational movements. You're not going for super complex movements that takes years to master. So the injury risk is a lot less with Stronglifts 5x5 than CrossFit. However, in the results department for weight loss, of course, CrossFit beats Stronglifts 5x5 any day. In the strength department, depends on what kind of strength are you looking for, but if it's about mobility and about explosiveness, then also CrossFit beats Stronglifts 5x5 hands down. Usually Stronglifts 5x5 would be a part of leading people towards Olympic weightlifting who are beginners within a well thought out CrossFit training regimen. But that is now really going down into the nitty-gritty details, and I think that's enough for the day. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel. Have a very nice day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.